Hey, kid. What you doing? That's not allowed. You can't do that. Hey, you want a Hershey bar? Yeah? Well, me too. You got any? Too bad. Call Mr. Hands. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. First things first, we gotta get a car. Man, look at this weather. Oh, that's Judy's car. Or van. I gotta say, kind of a shithole here. I feel bad for her. Her apartment was nice. You know, just from the outside, I mean. It wasn't that great looking. Let's get the Hella EZD i360. Bit of a mouthful. There it is. My lovely car. Don't even dare. Okay. You know what? Let me park in here for a moment. Because I actually do want to just quickly catch up on a couple things. So we can level up. We have a bunch of new quests. And we got new percentages up here. Rising Star. That time has finally come. People on the street are starting to put a name to your face now. You're becoming a meaningful thread in the city's fabric. Just don't expect to be signing any autographs yet. This is only the beginning. I refuse to believe that. Breaking the ice. Johnny Silverhand has unfinished business with Arasaka. Problem is, he's a prisoner in your head and can't even lift a finger. Well, he can lift my finger. Now he wants you to work together. Scratch his back and he'll save your life, according to him. But can he be trusted? I have the feeling that he just told me what I wanted to hear. You know? Help me get what I want, and then you can be saved from this situation that was apparently unsavable, right? I doubt he's gonna be able to save me. Initial symptoms. Johnny says you're wasting your time trying to find a solution to an impossible problem. The main thing to remember is not to panic and to stay the course. You've still got enough chew in the tank to pursue all your remaining leads on how to remove the biochip. Yeah, we got Anderson, right? As another lead. Unfortunately, Evelyn is indisposed right now, understandably so. She went through quite the ordeal and she needs to rest. In the meantime, we have a lead from the BD we watched, right? We gotta go to the Voodoo Boys. What would I like to level up? I feel like I want to level body or intelligence a bit, because there are so many checks that I want to be able to make, and I can't. You know? If I get this stage of intelligence, what does that do for me? Embedded exploit? Acquisition specialist. 10% larger targeting reticle for smart weapons. So this is all about smart weapons over here. I mean, smart weapons are kind of cool, honestly. Especially if I can get it to lock on faster, that would be very helpful. Cool. Road Warrior. Allows you to use Sandevistan to slow time while driving. I don't have a Sandevistan. I would like to try it at some point. But that also means that I can't use my hacking, right? Which is very unfortunate. Focus. Technical ability. I gotta say, the most enjoyable combat for me is just gunplay. I like just sitting behind cover going plink, 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 you know, shooting people. That's super satisfying. Glutton for War. This one will allow me to have less cyberware capacity cost. I will get more cyberware, of course. I just need the money. I'm broke AF right now. 15,000 euro dollars. We gotta go do some gigs, man. Earn some money. Reflexes and body. If I get the next stage of body, what can I do? Die, die, die! Hold on, isn't that a visualization of Rebecca from Edge Runners? It looks like her. Increased crit chance as stamina decreases. So it rewards you if you go in and just spam the button, right? Makes sense. Wrecking Ball? I mean, that looks fun. But I'm not going to be using blunt weapons, I don't think, that much. At least not in the build that I have in mind. Technical ability? Also want to get that to 13, because there were so many checks for 13, it seems. Let's get some technical ability. 13. That's important. And then I could become a health freak. Okay, I think I may want that. Recharge speed is super important. But I need this first, it seems. 5% instant recharge of health items and grenades after neutralizing an enemy. Okay. So the more I kill, the faster my items are ready. Why not? Seems good. And then we have 30% health from the final charge of your health item. That seems pretty good as well. Health freak? Yeah. Get that. And we get an extra health item charge. That's huge. Because I do take a lot of damage. Okay. Nice. Journal. Let's have a look here. Right. We got this quest. Phantom Liberty is the DLC. Down on the street. Meet with Takemura. We've kept him waiting for a while. Then we have Ghost Town. This is the Hellman quest. Anders Hellman. Don't lose your mind. Delamain has issues. Apparently a virus has infiltrated him. Fool on the Hill. Find all the graffiti. Yeah, that's ongoing. Small Man, Big Mouth. I don't want to click on that yet, because the more I click on things, the less I'll remember later. Let's keep it unread, you know what I mean? Beat on the Brat. Find the ring in Arroyo. Find and incapacitate cyberpsychos. In fact, I have a bunch of cyberpsychos here. Reported crime, needle in a haystack. Find the right container. 1,000 meters. Okay. What about the map? Cyberpsycho over here. But those are so tough. They are very tough enemies. I feel like I should maybe upgrade all my things first. What can I do there? Upgrading. We're just sort of touching base right now, you know, catching up with the story. Taking a moment to breathe here. And taking a look at everything. Frag grenade. Right. I did find something like this, but I thought it was an actual grenade, but it was actually a crafting spec. Yes. Sure, why not? What's this one? Recon grenade. Upgraded? What does it do upgraded? 40% lock-on speed with smart weapons against affected enemies. Oh, I see. That actually sounds pretty cool. If you're running an intelligence build. Smoke grenade, it lasts longer. Applies blinding for longer, I guess, and less accuracy for longer. Tier 3 item components. I can straight up craft these. If I wanted to. Then we also have some quick hacks. Contagion. Reboot optics, we have that one. Ah, but wait, this is upgraded. Interesting. We can upgrade anything, but I don't have the materials. I need tier 3 quick hack components. Can I make those? Doesn't look like it. So I can't get any of these, unfortunately. What's this? Head toll. It's epic. Gives bonuses for headshot kills. Bonus and streak duration, 8 seconds. First, 15% fire rate. Reload speed, movement speed. Ooh. It's a sniper precision rifle mod. That seems really good. So you need 2 of these head tolls to upgrade it. Tier 5 item component. Legendary. I can't stop defaulting to the World of Warcraft nomenclature when it comes to tiers of weapons and items, you know? Legendaries, epics, rares, all that. I don't know, weapons. Can I upgrade something? Upgrade my Lexington, maybe. Yeah. Nice. It has been upgraded. What else do I want to upgrade? Maybe the Kongu. This is the Ricochet one. This one was armor penetration. And a little worse armor penetration. This one sucks. I don't want to upgrade that one. If anything, it's got to be the Kongu. Gives it quite a bit more damage. But now we're missing components. But I can make them. I need 16. There we go. Craft. Ah, nice. Give me 16 of these. Upgrades. Yeah, look at that. Upgrading all of her shit. Alright. Now, any big weapons I can make. These are all green, so not that good, I guess. These are all gray, right? Yeah. What's this? Tier 2 item components out of Tier 1. Oh, you know what? Yeah, just turn them all into Tier 2, right? And then we can use those to make Tier 3. Yeah. Make all of them. No reason to have these low-level components. And now we can make Tier 4 item components. Do it. Actually, make all of them. 10. Can I use that for something? Requires 75 Tier 3 item components. Shit! I shouldn't have turned them all into Tier 4 yet. Damn it. Ah! But this one doesn't need that many Tier 4 item components. Aha! I'm starting to get the hang of this whole system. Okay. What? I didn't mean to open this. I meant to answer the call. Close.
Hey, I don't think I know you.
I'm Claire. Might not remember me. Bartender at the Afterlife?
Uh-oh. Forgot to close my tab?
Or has a buzz about you lately? As the merc who's reliable, gets things done. And since I need help...
Okay.
Need a driver for street races. Drop by my auto shop, I'll tell you more.
Okay, street racing.
Your garage, where is it?
In Arroyo, on Valley. Lovely spot, you can't miss it.
Alright, I'll try not to.
If I'm not there when you arrive, just hang. I'll show up after my shift at the after.
Okay, see you, Claire.
At the after. Love that. Yeah, I do remember her, actually. What else did I have to do here? Is there anything else I want to check real quick? Do we have any shards? Articles. Bushido and Neo-Postmodernism. We found this, I believe, in Judy's tech room. The Bushido franchise is a litmus test of our time. This groundbreaking film series puts on full display the entire spectrum of American society, masterfully pointing out the greatest problems of the neo-modern era. Live Fast, Die Never was in its own way a generational manifesto on the affirmation of life. The use of vivid colors, shaky cinematography, ubiquitous blood effects, and pervasive brain splatter testifies to the extraordinary self-awareness of the director, who once revealed in an interview how he fucking loves it when hot chicks dissect the shit out of the bad guys. Perhaps no other concept more aptly describes the underlying societal ethos when Bushido 3 was released. Criminals are hot, you know? They are. Especially worthy of note is the repetition in subsequent installments of the implant bomb motif, through the prism of which the protagonist reinterprets reality. One example of this convention's flawless implementation appears in the latest film in the series, Bushido X: Fade to Black. The scene in which the powerful Gorira disembodies the arm of Jake, as played by the transcendent Tim Kelly, demonstrates in brilliant form the duality of the human condition. On the one hand, Jake loses his cybernetic arm, a symbol of both his tragic past and the ongoing techno-ontological conflict within his psyche. On the other hand, it is precisely due to his dismemberment that Gorira is blown to bloody bits by a sensational explosion sequence. And the final disintegration of the antagonist's body into a blood spray of gore. How should this be interpreted? It is a metaphorical cry of deeply rooted despair, a manifestation of the personal transgression. This fragmentation of body could likewise be interpreted as a fragmentation of the individual mind, thus provoking the question, whose mind? Indeed, had everything the viewer's seen of Jake's struggle been in fact a personified, embodied fear? Had he not been embroiled in epic battle with a vile monster, but rather only with himself? Could the entirety of Jake's narrative been only a manifestation of some psychotic dream state? Among all the depth and nuance that has defined this franchise since its inception, only one thing is truly certain. Bushido has forever changed the world of cinema. You know what's funny about this? I feel like this is them totally overthinking this. You know? He revealed in an interview that he fucking loves it when hot chicks dissect the shit out of the bad guys. You know? He just makes movies that he thinks are cool, it seems. There's no deeper meaning to any of this. This is such pretentious bullshit. You know what I mean? And I can't believe Judy is into this. I gotta talk to her about this. This is just not okay. NC nightlife. Drinks, dancing, debauchery. Now we're talking. If you're a dance head like us, don't miss out on Lizzie's. You'll find no better braindance club in the city, no matter how deep you dig. Modern boxes, solid tech, but most important, the catalog. Chock full of nearly any experience you can imagine. You'll find everything you need to get you off. Fast or slow, nasty or classy, and everything in between. Don't let the girls at the front door scare you off or kill your buzz. They're wary of newcomers, but once you get in, they'll treat you like one of their own. Trust us, give Lizzie's a try and you'll never go anywhere else. Yeah, those girls did give me a scare the first time for sure. I thought they were gonna beat me to a pulp with that bat. Now, the afterlife, that's a different story. Sure, you can cut loose and have a good time there. But the afterlife is a place of business above all else. Want to meet with a fixer about a job that needs doing? Discuss important gig details with a client over drinks. Or maybe just sit back and people watch to see the comings and goings of the NC Underworld's biggest merc and fixer names? The afterlife is a great place for all of the above. The only place, really. If you're looking for the city's marquee events, you'll find yourself at Riot. Chart-topping playlists, live performances from the brightest stars, both local and from around the world, DJ battles, unique music shows, and media-packed album premieres. Sound like your scene? Don't miss out on Riot. Can I go to these places? So, hold on. I know that Lizzie's is a place I can go. I know that Afterlife is a place I can go. What about Marquee? Or Riot? Can I go there? I want to check it out. Okay, those are articles. Technology. Relive It. Braindance Quarterly. I think I also found this in Judy's apartment. Not 100% sure, but it would make sense that someone like Judy, who's into editing these things, has a subscription to Braindance Quarterly, you know? Guest editorial. Braindance editors have long strived to strike a balance between real, lived experience and technological, experiential purity. The more heavily processed the material, the more abstracted the pathways, the clearer the Braindance recording. These fundamental elements of design have guided editors since the first wave of brain-to-brain experience sharing technology took hold. In their pursuit of balance, however, editors have clearly shown a bias for purity over naturalism over the years, even going so far to use it as a point of pride in the quality of their production. But in the industry's latest push for greater purity, has the purpose of the technology already been forgotten? Will we not find ourselves processing and filtering a Braindance recording to the point that the emotional experience no longer extends beyond what we receive from film, television, and video games? After reliving some of the latest titles on my feeder unit, this once academic question now feels all too inevitable with the industry's current trajectory. Everything is becoming way too Hollywood-like, right? Keep it real and raw. For a moment, let's consider why some reports suggest more and more users are searching for unlicensed titles on the black market. So-called black braindances, extreme braindances, or XBDs. Are we so sure it's the illicit content they are after? Or maybe the real draw is the residual grit we editors try so hard to remove. Distracting thoughts, irrelevant memories, loose associative threads, emotions stretching beyond the desired spectrum. What if this noise is not so superfluous as we believe it to be? What if these peripheral experiences hold the potential to elevate a good brain dance to an exquisite one? We do ourselves a disservice by not exploring these questions before our blind crusade for brain dance purity leads this industry straight into the bin of obsolete, flash-in-the-pan technology. Okay. J.A.? Wait a minute. Judy Alvarez? Did she write this? Relive It, the quarterly magazine for braindance editors, amateurs, and enthusiasts. Volume 478, December 2076. No way! Is that why the recordings at Lizzie's bar are so popular? Judy knows what she's doing, man. She knows how to strike a fine balance between naturalism and purity. This is essentially amateur porn, you know? They're not doing the professional, top-of-the-line, obviously fake, moaning and all that. It's real. It's true and real. Good one, Judy. I like it. Judy Alvarez. She's such a cool character. I love her. Okay, then we have some literature. I can read that later in my apartment. Why not? Sounds like a good time. For now, I'm good, though. Let's get a move on. We gotta call Mr. Hands. Is that what I want to do? Right now? Or do I want to do something else? We are 500 meters from Takemura. We could check that out. Right? He's been waiting for us for a while. Yeah. Let's go to him. I'm gonna call Mr. Hands later. I'm busy right now. Takemura, where are you on the map? To the west, it seems. Let's see. Okay, not too bad. Someone behind... Oh! What just happened? My view just shifted in a weird way. Alright, let's go. Oh man, atmosphere exquisite, huh? People are blowing themselves up in the distance. Night City, as you know it. Gotta turn in here. Police are out in force.
Ready to roll?
Oh! Johnny! Where'd you come from? What fucking hell? You scared the shit out of me. Brother man. Yes, I'm ready to roll. What are you doing in my car? Jesus. We're going to Takemura. I'm gonna pay him a visit. Looks like I gotta turn in here. Uh-oh. This may be a problem. Assault in progress? Not on my watch. Time to try out our new weapons. Kongu. We got the Ajax and a knife. And let's also equip our new grenade. Good night. This is for you. Nice. Good. Who else? There we go. Taken care of. We can't have these fucking perps walking around causing problems. Loose fits with micromesh underlayer. Nice. In storage? Current inventory. Roaring Phoenix. That's a lot of them. So many max stocks too. Caranos, Black Lance. I don't know what any of these are. Be right back? What is that? Alright. I'll just be looting everything here. Ah, see, this is one of those times. I can't do this right now. Because I don't have intelligence. I'm gonna level intelligence next. Tier 4 item components. Yes! Definitely. This is the sort of thing I need to do more of, so I can gain some money. Just go around killing people on the street, you know? Not my fault they behaved like this. Did I just find something? Archived conversation. Charles and Arif. Charles says, "You done? All good? Chum, you're fucked. What happened? Fucking wiped him and Boris. I told you there was a guard." "Yeah, well, he was some 6-foot borged out solo. Barely fought him down. But you got the stuff, right?" "Huh, fucking zero you." "Yeah, motherfucker, we got it. You'll see. We'll shift it and you'll cheer right up. Just lay low somewhere. Let the dust settle." "Oh, you don't fucking say." Okay, then. I see another corpse over here that I haven't looted. There we go. Tiger Claw propaganda? Looks like Johnny's gone. Back to the jazz. Calm, relaxing drive now. We've got to turn right here.
V, how you feeling?
Not too good, dude. What the hell are these idiots doing? Street racing, it seems. Sorry, Johnny. How am I doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. What is happening here? Why are people panicking? Did you say my mother is waiting for me? What is going on? Look at her. She's driving like a maniac. Listen, I'm sorry to do this, alright? But, you're clearly suffering.
All units in the area. Disorderly conduct
Uh-oh.
reported in Watson.
I didn't mean to.
Everyone responding. On my way, dispatch. But only because I like you.
Uh-oh. They're not gonna find me. Are they? They're not gonna find me. They may find me. Alright. Get out the way. Get out the way. They cannot overtake me here, though, right? No way. Let me go hide down here.
All units in the area. Order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
Damn right. This calming jazz session here is something else, isn't it? Oh, I needed to go down here anyway. That's perfect. Turn that off. Let's park right here. Where are you, Takemura? Huh? Oh man, look at that view though. Damn. That is wonderful. Man, what are games gonna be like in 20 years? Whew. Are you hiding down here? Taka? Lean on the barrier and wait for Takemura. Oh.
It is good to see you, V.
Seems pretty, secluded here.
It is appropriate for such a secret meeting.
Man, you look awful. What happened to you?
What the hell happened? Look close to awful.
You see a man robbed of his implants, money and dignity. Look well. It is not all bad. I am mostly unnoticed in the streets.
Okay. Where's your friend?
Friend you mentioned here?
Oda, he should be here any moment now.
Willing finally to give me the spec on him?
He's Hanako-sama's bodyguard.
Hanako Arasaka's? From the carrier at anchor in the bay. Saburo's daughter.
Oh.
Yes, and if he believes you, we'll next meet with her.
So let me get this straight. You want us to convince Oda, who's the bodyguard of Hanako, to get a meeting with Hanako so we can convince Hanako that Yorinobu killed his father?
Sure you can trust him?
Yes,
Convincing. Very.
I have nothing to lose. Is that better?
Worse. 'Cause I got plenty to lose.
Do I, though? Jackie's gone. I'm pretty much dead in a couple weeks.
By God, huh? A good sign. He is usually camouflaged.
That looks like my car.
Takemura-san,
Oda,
is this him? Your thief?
he's my witness, V.
Can't speak for myself, you know.
So speak. I have been told you know things.
Before I say anything else, you need to give me a guarantee here.
Not gonna like what I'm about to say. I need a guarantee I'm safe here.
You have it.
V, you can trust Oda.
Alright then. Konpeki Plaza. I was there the night it happened. Looked like your typical family quarrel until Yorinobu lunged at Saburo and started choking.
Silence! Not one word more. You will bring death to your door.
But it is the truth. Hanako-sama must hear it.
My one concern is to keep her safe in this city forgotten by the gods.
Is she in danger?
Now? No. Yet during the parade to honor Arasaka-sama, most certainly.
I bring you this witness to his murder. And you dare to worry about a silly parade? Fool!
Correct. Unlike you, I have not yet failed to keep my oath to do my duty.
You will regret those words.
The only thing I regret is that I came here to meet you. There is a price on your head. I do you a favor now by not cutting it off and taking it straight to Yorinobu-sama. What would you do now, were you in my place?
I do no favors. I would deliver your head to Yorinobu-sama.
Consider yourself lucky that I am not you.
You cannot ignore this.
Good fucking riddance. One Arasaka whack job is already plenty.
Fine friend there. Got any more?
Alas, only him.
No way this is gonna work.
Yet, we walk away with a small measure of success.
How do you figure that?
What Oda said. They returned to Tokyo after the parade. Do you not see the parade? It is our chance, perhaps. If, somehow, we can get to Hanako-sama, we must do a proper reconnaissance first. We'll need a precise map of Japantown.
Hold on.
It is your turn to call on friends. Do you know a fixer who could help?
Wait a minute here.
Hang on. Not so fast. Make it sound as easy as hacking a schism. You said yourself, Hanako's got the tightest security in all Night City.
Correct. That is why I wish for you to contact us with the local fixer.
Okay. Well, I know Wakako in that area.
No, just a fixer dame. Wakako Akata. Runs a pachinko parlor on Jig Street.
We must pay this woman a visit. Will you join me?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Are you gonna drive or am I gonna drive? You're gonna drive. So that ship belongs to Arasaka, huh? Alright, guess I'm in the passenger seat.
Jig Street. What is this name?
Just a Night City name.
Beware, you mock me too often.
Oh, I like your music taste. Hey man, how you doing?
You alright, Goro?
Yes. Why the sudden concern?
I don't know, man. It's just that... I mean, we both share the same interests, right?
Have shared interests, you and I. Or have you forgotten?
Certainly not.
Good. Because catching lead in Night City's easier than catching a cold. And I need you alive.
I am alive and well, as you can see. You should worry about yourself.
Okay. Tell me what's going on at Arasaka. Give me the scoop.
Any idea what's going on at Arasaka?
Only what I can surmise from what I see on TV. Yorinobu and his puppets grin at the cameras and insist that everything is under control. But the wider the smile, the bigger the lies.
The bigger the horn, the bigger the conspiracy as well, right? Isn't that what they used to say in the old country, huh? Goro. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. So what is the actual plan here? You want us to try to convince Hanako that Yorinobu killed his father. Okay. Fine. What then? Let's say she believes you, right? How is that gonna change anything? There's no way she's gonna make a move on him, right? Goro? Are you listening? Okay, maybe you're not listening, but... I just have doubts is all I'm saying, you know? All of this feels just not right. It doesn't sit well with me. Something's going on. Man, I want to kill these thugs so bad. Every time I drive by here, they're causing trouble. Okay, Goro, are you ready? Jig Street is coming up right now. You can park right here. Beautiful parking, Goro. Alright. Let's go. Let's go talk to Wakako then. I'm gonna warn you here, Goro. It's a bit of a different area, this, but I know it well, okay? I know the ins and outs of this place, trust me. I know all the nasty areas and all the beautiful corners. All the delightful things and all the not so delightful things in this place. Just stick close to me and we shall be fine. Also, hey, Goro, check out this woman on the left here. You see her? I had sexual relations with her.
Hey, you looking for some company tonight?
Not right now, baby. I got dealings with Wakako. I'll see you later, okay? And here we are.
Now, I may not be good with names, but I do have quite a talent for faces. Where have I seen yours before? On the TV?
Very unlikely.
But of course! Hideshi Hino! The man, the legend, in the flesh.
Oh, you were just in time.
Do you know who this is? Hideshi Hino, the late night comedy host. He was brilliant before he fell off the wagon. Can you still do your famous "better bugger up"?
No.
Come on, you don't forget a thing like that. Just once, please.
V, we should go in. Now.
Wait a minute. I want to hear this.
Hideshi, don't leave this poor guy hanging.
This is not the best time. Truly.
Oh, come on. I haven't heard it in years.
Better buckle up!
Wow.
Hino-san, what happened to you?
I do not know. I do not recognize myself. Are you happy? May we go?
Okay, I'm happy now. We can go.
Fine, let's go.
Hideshi Hino, to have fallen so far. Such a shame.
Now I want to hear how he said it originally. Oh my god. This guy finally went home to his wife. Only to be back tomorrow, probably. Oh, hello.
Rogue, my sweet. This has got to be a misunderstanding. I've no idea who jumped your team, but the claws? No, never. My boys know their place. I'm sorry, got to go. I have guests.
Rogue, huh? She's always on the phone when you enter.
V, so nice to see you. And your charming friend is?
Oh, this guy right here? He's a comedian.
Hideshi Hino, the comedian.
やめろって言ってんだ。竹村五郎です。岡田さん、お会いできて光栄です。
Ah, a true gentleman. Ah, shame only that he's being hunted by all Arasaka's tin soldiers. And you, V, bring him to my door. Give me one reason why I shouldn't notify the proper authorities right away.
Come on.
Would have already made the call if you intended to. Simple. You're curious to see what we got.
So tell me, and mark well I still have my phone at hand.
Need intel on the parade that's scheduled to come through Japantown.
So it's Arasaka. Again.
Is that a problem?
What I fail to understand is, why come to me? Did Mr. Deshawn not come to the phone?
Goro, remind me why Dex's fat, backstabbing ass is currently indisposed.
He is deceased.
Butchered and dumped at a landfill by some Arasaka goon. Real shame that.
That a threat I detect?
No threat, no. Asked why I couldn't reach Dex, I answered. Just facts, nothing more.
Good, 'cause you would then have to join him.
Okada-san, our intentions are honorable. We need just information. It is a matter of life and death.
Everything's on the shards.
How much does this cost? My pockets are empty.
Clearly. My gift to you, it's free.
Okada-san, what is free often proves most costly.
Gonna take them or not?
Why free?
For free? You sure?
Got my reasons, but patience, I got none.
Maybe she has beef with Arasaka, and knowing that we're gonna fuck with them makes her happy. Thanks.
Japantown. Whole district is to be sealed off for the parade. Dashi platforms, the main attraction. They'll fly this way, high above street level. Along the parade route, balconies, footbridges, and vantage points affording good views. Hanako Arasaka, the guest of honor, will deliver her speech from the largest float. She'll do this exactly here. Got no idea about security, but given recent events, expect it to be tight. Our last parade, Arasaka undercovers infiltrated the crowd. Not to mention a smattering of sharpshooters, drones, and if that's not enough fun for one day, a net runner, one at least. They use the city CCTV to observe everything. Main access point, here. It's an old automated control center. If you ask me, most useful by far. At the end, the floats will float out of Japantown. And we'll be left with trash up to our elbows that no one will collect. That's it. It's all I have.
It must be enough.
Then go. Be on your way.
Not at all curious what we're going to all this trouble for.
Blissful ignorance has served me well. In any case, I'll find out soon, won't I?
I guess so. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Wakako.
We appreciate this, Okada-san.
Okay. Well, there it is.
A delightful, mature woman. This information, it could be just what we need. But I will try to investigate further. I will stay here some time and call some associates. The moment I learn something new, I will let you know.
10-4, buddy. Lay low for a bit, okay?
Just low profile, okay? Don't start handing out autographs.
In fame, I could not overtake you if I tried. Be safe, B.
Alright, thanks, Hideshi. I'll see you later. I gotta go now, okay? I gotta go buckle up somewhere. Actually, no, I gotta look here. Wait for Takemura's call. Ooh, Hanako Arasaka. Look at her. She has some style. What are those implants on her arms? Unless that's just part of the clothing, I can't tell. Her hands are definitely cyberware. Daughter of Saburo Arasaka and one of the most enigmatic figures in the Arasaka Corporation. Her past is shrouded in secrecy and closely guarded by a team of lawyers prepared to torpedo any journalistic inquiry into her life. The predominant theory about her early life suggests she was forbidden from leaving the family's residence near Tokyo until she came of age. Only her skills as a netrunner kept Hanako from becoming completely cut off from the outside world. Many also believe that she helped her brother Yorinobu return to the family after his infamous rebellion came to a fruitless halt. Right. He did do that, right? He went on a little stint and formed a little band of renegades. Nobody really knows why. And then he came back, groveling at his father's feet. Although Hanako has never held any official position within the company, the buzz around her involvement in behind-the-scenes corporate scheming continues to grow. That said, separating truth from speculation remains nearly impossible. Rumors about Hanako Arasaka never last long, and neither do the people who spread them. Okay. She seems like a very interesting person. Goro Takemura. Goro. The only bodyguard of Saburo Arasaka who truly done fucked up. While obeying orders, he was unable to prevent the death of his master at the hands of Saburo's son Yorinobu. After the relic was stolen, Takemura went after the thieves, eventually leading him to a landfill, where he zeroed Dexter Deshawn and saved V, the sole living witness to Yorinobu's crime. In his mission to find the truth, Takemura became Arasaka's most wanted fugitive, pursued by every agent in Night City. The ex-bodyguard is driven by a desire for vengeance, and won't rest until he brings Saburo's murderer to justice, even if it means working with a petty thief like V. I kinda like Goro, man. He's kinda funny. Right? He's a funny dude. And he seems to have heart. But the fact that he's so devoted to Saburo even in death seems a little too much. You know, that could be a problem later on. I think it's gonna end up making him blind to the fact that his plan is a little ridiculous. He wants to use me as a witness. He wants to convince Hanako, who, by the way, seems to like Yorinobu, because she's the one who brought him back from his little rebellion, right? I don't know, man. Arasaka Corporation? I think we already read about this one. Yeah. Okay. Oh. What's happening? Ah! I just accidentally alt-tapped somehow. Hopefully that didn't fuck up the recording. Visit Claire. Go to the afterlife. No. We have to wait for Takemora's call. Okay, while we do that, we can call Mr. Hans. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I want to do that. Man, you know what I really want to do, though? I just want to take a break from all this critical mission doing and just relax a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm just going to hang out here for a bit. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.